Blog Talk Radio.
Welcome to the Stephon Devereux Show, where you get news, interviews, hot topics, music from around the world, and more. Now here's your host, Stephon Devereux. Stephon Devereux, Stephon Devereux Show, Angry Kids 24/7 Radio. We're back. We're back, people. I want to thank you again, as I do every week. As I start the show off, I want to thank you for joining me, as you do every week, on whatever platform you're listening to this show on, either Spotify, YouTube, Angry Kids 24/7 Radio, which you can listen to the Stephon Devereux Show every night, Monday through Thursday, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can listen to my voice, which is a beautiful thing, of course, and some great music, to go along with that. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to start doing more things, start talking about more issues, that bothers me during the week leading up to the show. And I don't know. I know you people, somewhat care about my opinion on professional wrestling, but, do you care about my opinion on other things like music and sports? Maybe we should test that out over the next few weeks, see what happens, and, see the reaction. Let's see. Let's see what happens over the next few weeks. But anyway, of course, we're going to get into what we do here on the Stephon Devereux Show. And we're going to talk about, baby boy, we're going to talk about some pro. Matter of fact, I can't even call it pro wrestling anymore. I just call it wrestling. I mean, seriously. They say, give me my old school pro wrestling. But I can't get it. Because it's like these people who are running these companies have no clue what that, what that is, what wrestling is. And the people who are watching it now, a lot less than what used to watch it. But the people who are watching it now, they're like, it is what it is. What can we do? But anyway, people, it's been some things going on here at AEW, and I can't wait to get into it, of course. I am not the AEW hater that you think I am. I swear I'm not. Okay. Anyway, let's get into this real quick. So some people are losing their power, their stroke, their grasp on the throat of the owner. They're losing that power. Reports are, of course, these reports are not coming from Dave Meltzer, by the way. They're coming from other sources, which is funny, which is very funny to me, but we'll get into that another time. Reports are Kenny Omega, the Young Bucks, and Cody Rhodes have lost their creative control power that they had as executive vice president of AEW. Now, look, this can mean a lot of things. The final say is going through Tony Khan, which wouldn't you think it was already going through Tony Khan because it was his magni anyway? I laugh about that low key because maybe this is just some spin they're putting out there because they need to make people believe that he's tired of seeing what he's seeing and he's taking complete control of his company now. Not happening. I don't see him doing that. Let's talk about the Jacksonville Jaguars another day. Anyway, I said that. But I don't think this is going to matter, low key. I don't think this is going to matter. Those guys are still going to be around, still going to have power and influence on their characters, as they like to call them. I could call them gimmicks. But I just don't see nothing changing. I really don't. Really don't see anything changing at all. I will say this, though. I think this could be a smart move. And if this is true, if this is happening the way the reports are saying it's happening, this could be a smart move for two reasons. Like I said before, the Buck stops with Tiny Khan, number one. Okay, stops with him. It's Tiny Khan, 100%. These guys are just, they add let's say, see now, they're saying creative control. Are they saying creative control over their own characters or the divisions that these EVPs were supposedly running? I still don't know the division Cody was supposedly running, but I mean, if they're going to start working on their tag team division a little bit better, and after they botched the FTR arrival, okay, that's a good thing. Is Kenny Omega going to give up the power of the women's division after they had all these daggone Japanese schoolgirls coming in? I mean, come on, man. And then how they botched the rest of the division. Don't get me wrong, Britt Baker has become a star, but she was going to become a star no matter what. You're not going to sit here and say, oh, well, Kenny Omega's the reason. No. She was a star as soon as she got into the business. Trust me. This is nothing new. If you're from the area of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, which I'm from, you will know that this woman was going to be a star as soon as she got the opportunity. So I'm not giving Kenny Omega any credit for that. But the rest of look at it. How it started. They're trying to rebuild it, but damn, you damaged it to the point to where now you're praying that other people like Ruby Soho, are coming in and helping get Britt over. That's not happening. Britt's going to get these people over. Okay? So, anyway, let's move on. Like I said, I don't know what's going on with Cody. Now, what division does Cody, what is it, the television division? Like, let's be real. What was Cody's, main job at AEW as an executive vice president? Which department did he run? We don't know that. I don't know that. Someone could tell me, if you knew or which division Cody Rhodes was running, please tell me. I would not, man. I'm just being real. Now, it seems like all these little factions, the Omega faction, which, I know you can say the Young Bucks can be included into that faction, but no, I don't believe so. I believe that they're friends. They're very good friends, but they roll separately. You feel what I'm saying? I believe that people are saying out there, Cody Rhodes and these guys they're not really on speaking terms now. Who cares? If they're making money, who cares? I don't got to like you. But maybe that's causing some issues within the product. Maybe that's why Tiny Khan is deciding to take over. Maybe. If this is true. Issues being, caused between certain, because if you look at the company, the way the company for some of their first shows, first months, first year and a half, god damn. It was confusing as hell. It seemed like they were not all on the same page on what they wanted the company to be. They wanted their own little brand of the company within that one company. And it was just confusing. Now, if Tiny Khan is going to take over and it's going to be his vision, his vision alone, okay, that's a good thing. That's a great thing, the confusion. And I'm going to get into that later on as far as why I think this is true, low-key, that Tiny Khan is starting to take over as far as his vision. Because I see what he's doing. See, these EVPs, what they were having fun with, they were booking all their friends and bringing all the indie guys they knew. Hey, buddy, all the butt kissers, oh my God, Kenny Omega, you're so awesome. Can I get a picture with you? Yeah, those guys. Tony Khan's philosophy may be a little bit different, and I think we're seeing that unfold here. I really believe we're seeing that unfold. Look at the recent signings. Do you really believe that Cody Rhodes, Kenny Omega, Young Bucks, do you really believe that they were happy with the signings of CM Punk and, Daniel Bryan or Bryan Danielson, whatever the hell his name is? Do you think they were happy with that? Yeah, exactly. I also believe that's why. You know what? I'm going to save that for the next segment. I'll save that for the next segment. But I'm going to continue on. We're at the direction I think Tony Khan should go. In my opinion, Tony Khan, if he's going to do this, if this is true, which is this a smart move? Yeah. Is this going to cause problems? Possibly. But here's what I'm thinking. If I'm Tony Khan, I'm making phone calls. I've been saying it for a long time. Go find a wrestling mind. This over and do it one vision. And I'm not, look, Tony Khan, I'm sorry, bro. And I'm going to keep calling you Tony Khan. Honest, I really got to. I mean, that should be your new gimmick. But Tony Khan, that's what you should be doing right now. You should be begging Jim Cornette, which I love Mr. Cornette, but I just don't think his style of wrestling is going to work here in 2021. Love him to death. Maybe he can advise. The guy I'm looking at right now, and I really believe who can do this. I'll get laughed at when I say this name. Glenn Gilberti. You probably know him as Disco Inferno. Oh, yeah. I'm looking at Glenn Gilberti and the Conan. And the reason why I'm going to say Glenn first is because Glenn is actually talented. He's a talented writer. People don't know that, but he's done some creative stuff. But then you add Conan to the mix. Conan's an established booker who's made money. He's gotten guys over besides himself. Okay? I honestly believe those are the two guys right now that I am talking to as far as bringing into my company. And because you can't go to Cornette, the Cornette route. You cannot do that. We know you're not going to go to Russo route. We know you're not going to get Kevin Sullivan. These are guys but if we're going to go for 2021 right now, I'm talking to Disco Inferno and I'm talking to Conan right now. You got to. Fresh minds, especially here on the American television, pro wrestling television. Those are the guys I'm going for. That's what people are going to see. He's the booker of the year. Oh my God, he's the booker. How about you replace the booker of the year? The product sucks, and we're going to talk about how it's not me who's saying this. It's other wrestling fans who are saying this by not watching the product. I don't care about the attendance. You can give tickets away, bro. It's not hard. Yeah. We're going to talk about that later, too. We got a lot to talk about this show. That's why we're going to hurry up and get this break out of the way. Because, man, I'm about to go in. I'm going in this show. Also, real quick, like I said before, the question was, what does Cody Rhodes do? Is Cody Rhodes is he really done at this point? I like Cody, but does he really care at this point? With all this mess, does he really care? The reason why I say that is because the guy's doing TV shows, the guy's doing movies possibly, other projects coming up. I mean, let's be real. Does he really care anymore? I mean, he's gotten what he wanted out of AEW. He can still come back and use it as a playground every now and then, But has Cody gotten does he really care at this point? That's a question that no one's asking. I wonder if Tiny asked that question. It'd be interesting to see. Whew, man, it'll be interesting to see what happens with Cody Rhodes after this, because I'm just looking at it like, man, dude wants to be a TV star. He wants to be a movie star. He wants to be known worldwide like his daddy. And he knows professional wrestling is not going to get him that no more. So, why not? Anyway, you're listening to the Stephon Devereux Show. Angry Kids 24/7 Radio. Hey, people, when we come back, it's going to be lit. I'm telling you, got more to talk about. We're going to talk about these WWE stars and how they going over on all these AEW guys. And the AEW fan base is saying nothing. But anyway, that's why I'm here. I'm going to do it for you. Stephon Devereux Show, Angry Kids 24/7 Radio. We'll be right back after this break. Saturday, October 30th, Pro Wrestling Express returns to the PWX Community Center with McKeesport Havoc. 2125 Beacon Street, McKeesport, PA. Doors open 6:30. Bell time 7 o'clock. Front row tickets, $15 in advance, $20 at the door. General admission, $15. Kids 10 and under get in for 8. Go to bit.ly/PWX October. We'll see you there. You're listening to Angry Kids 24/7. Angry Kids 24/7. How to text a guy to keep him interested? It's a question many women ask daily. Well, Amy North believes she has found the answer with How to Text a Guy to Keep Him Interested. It's a new course that she has put together, and it's helping ladies all across the world. You can go to howtotextaguy-to-keep-him-interested.weebly.com for more information. Amy says she has the answer, so find out there at howtotextaguy-to-keep-him-interested.weebly.com.
Recovery from mental and substance use disorders is real.
You can recover.
It's possible. It happens every day.
Never give up on yourself.
Discover hope and help.
I thought I was too far gone. I wasn't.
Join the Voices for Recovery.
The world is a beautiful place again.
For 24-hour free and confidential information and treatment referral for mental and substance use disorders for you or someone you know, call 1-800-662-HELP. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
I'm getting older. Do I need to worry about falling?
Yes, you do. Each year, 1 in 4 people 65 and older will experience a fall, and many will be serious. The majority of falls happen at home, so remove things that could make you trip and install handrails to keep you steady. To learn more about the steps you can take to help prevent a fall, please talk to your doctor. You can also visit aarpfoundation.org or medicaremadeclear.com/falls. This message was brought to you by United Healthcare and AARP Foundation.
You're listening to Angry Kids 24/7 Radio. Angry Kids 24/7 Radio. Stephon Devereux. Stephon Devereux Show. Angry Kids 24/7 Radio. Hey, man, I kind of sound like a news reporter there. Yeah, anyway. So what's up, people? We back. Yeah, got some more news to get into here concerning your beloved AEW. I did hold back a little bit from that last segment, just so I can get into it this segment. You know, what I'm watching happen here with AEW as far as certain moves that are being made, you know, and the biggest move that I say right now that's being made is Tiny Khan, you know, taking the reins over just a little bit, not Roman Reigns, by the way, but taking his company back just a little bit, from what we understand. Don't know how true it is. We'll see. But I kind of believe it's happening because I'm watching the direction of the company. And currently the direction of the company is, so Sonny Kiss and guys like Marco Stunt and you dudes, so what we're going to do is we're going to push you back down the line just a little bit. Jungle Boy, Darby Allin, we're going to let these guys talk about how great you are. But about that. We're going to get you to the ring with these guys, but about that win, it's not happening. And I'm not trying to be mean about it. I'm not laughing. I swear I'm trying to be as positive as possible with these guys, but I can't be. But I just found it funny that, these new guys, the new WWE guys, the two biggest guys, quite possibly in the past 10 years in the WWE, and that's Bryan Danielson and CM Punk. These guys are now in AEW. And I'm just going to say this. This is Tiny Khan. This is all Tiny Khan's doing. I don't believe that Chris Jericho wants to CM Punk there. I don't believe that Kenny Omega wants to Daniel Bryan. I don't believe that the Young Bucks want either one of these guys. They're going to want their buddy Adam Cole, though, in a heartbeat, because that's their buddy. But Daniel and, do you know what that's called? That's called taking some rubber away from us. Now, they're not worried about Adam Cole. Why? Because, we beat your ass on a Wednesday night, while we was doing our little war, which was not a war, but, that's what they think it was. But, so we can handle you, Cole, coming in. You're our buddy, too. So, hey, buddy. But as far as the other two, no. See, look, and the executives, these guys may be right, low-key. Let me tell you why. Because no matter what, even though you came in here, and they may be right, may be right because they may be right. We'll just say that. But you guys came in here, all the fanfare that, people we knew, like the fans knew they were coming in there, and they hyped it up, blah, 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 blah. It just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger, all the hype. Thing ratings are looking nice, and these guys they didn't really pop the ratings. They just brought back the usual AEW fans who probably weren't watching on a consistent basis anymore. Yeah. They really didn't help. Those regular AEW fans who were watching, the 1.3, 1.4, they had with their record, 1.5, I think, but it don't matter. They still haven't, reached their record. They just brought back the fans who stopped watching for a minute. And, hey, I've seen it live. Listen, it's okay. Matt Hardy, seen it before. So they stopped watching. Pandemic, the show wasn't as exciting anymore, with, no fans there. CM Punk, Bryan Danielson come in, boom. Guess what? Now they got those fans back, but they didn't bring in new fans. And those EVPs are sitting back like, well, damn. Well, we kind of told you so. I mean, you give me the top guy from NXT, the former top guy on both Raw and SmackDown, Bryan Danielson, and a former top guy 7 years ago from Raw. And you give me those three guys, and you're going to tell me that you can't pull in $2 million? And that's what, I guarantee you, that's what guys like Kenny Omega, Cody Rhodes, who I really don't feel cares anymore. He's about to go make his money elsewhere. But you're going to tell me they really yeah. And then it's taken away a lot of shine. Think of what Chris Jericho said. Now, think of what MJF is saying. Here's MJF, one of the top mouths in the business right now. If not, quite possibly, it could be Paul Heyman and MJF. I'm just saying. As far as knowing how to get heat when they need it. MJF, he just doesn't stop. He just goes and gets heat. He looks at you and gets heat. That's what I like about MJF. But now he's in feuds with who? Yeah, exactly. Why couldn't you put MJF against Bryan Danielson? That's what he's probably thinking. Put over Chris Jericho, a 50-year-old wannabe rock and roll star. How does that make me look? Even though he came out of it still looking like the daggone shining star that he is. Because the guy can talk his way and to continue to be that. But think about that. Well, let's look at this real quick. Okay? You let these guys, we're paying them a ton of money. You let these guys come in here. If I'm thinking Omega, you're going to tell me that Darby Allin couldn't be saved and groomed for Omega to beat down the line? Okay, no, but they had CM Punk come in here and do that. Easily, by the way. I don't care what anybody say. He beat him cleanly. He beat him clean. 1, 2, 3 in the middle of the ring, bruh. How does that make Darby look, oh, well, he lasted with CM. He lasted and lost. New England Patriots lost to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers last night. Do you think Bill Belichick's coming out of that damn game with moral victory? Oh, I got a moral victory because we lasted with those guys. Yes, man. Or if it was a field goal, we were. Are you serious? Thank you. Now we got Adam Cole comes in there and he beats Jungle Boy. Now, in my opinion, Jungle Boy got everything but charisma. He looks just like his father. I think they should drop this damn Jungle Boy gimmick. Stupid. It's crap. Drop it right now. Drop it. Drop it. Go by his real name. What is it, Jack Perry? Huh. Remind people that his father is Luke Perry. Teen heartthrob. It was only 30 years ago. Yeah. Remind people of this guy. Because I guarantee you those parents who have, kids now watching AEW, they remember Luke Perry. Those females, they remember Luke Perry. Of course, if he had just had a little bit of charisma, they're going to want to see his son. The guy's incredible in the ring. He doesn't make me want a bad ticket. Anyway, but they had Adam Cole beat him, but I thought Jungle Boy was the guy that they were building towards the future. Why have Adam Cole beat him? I did like the match, though. I'm not going to complain. I did like the match, and Adam Cole had to cheat to beat him. That's cool. No problem. But it could have been somebody else. The whole MJF Jericho feud. You're going to sit here and tell me. Sit here and tell me that Jericho had to go over in that feud. Now, people can say, but Jericho, he was in WWE. Guess what? More people know Jericho in the WWE than they know of him in AEW. Okay? It's facts. Don't be a hater, dude. Those are just facts. MJF, Jungle Boy, Darby Allin. I could have swore MJF said, and there was another guy he mentioned last week on during his promo, it's being the pillars, the future of AEW. Yeah, but your future can't beat former WWE stars. That's not a good look. If MJF had beaten Chris Jericho in that feud, I would be thinking I swear, my whole mindset over this situation would be totally different. But those three right there, 1, 2, 3, boom. But hey, I'll tell you somebody who did go over from the guys. Well, the Young Bucks went over FTR. Oh, look how cute that is. This is so cute. Oh, the Young Bucks was able to beat the real best tag team in professional wrestling, FTR. Omega was able. He didn't have to drop the belt to Daniel Bryan, but he went 30 minutes with Daniel Bryan. Or Bryan Danielson. Come on, man. So Omega had to go 30 minutes against a guy who's been getting his ass kicked by Roman Reigns and others on Raw or SmackDown when he left. Oh, okay. No problem. It's a bad look. Hold on. Got one more. Whoa, my fault. Hold on. Isn't it funny, though? Wait, back up. See, this is something beautiful. Isn't it funny? That's why I was asking earlier. Does Cody Rhodes really care? Because if I remember, who went over in that storyline with him and Malachi? Oh, my God. It wasn't Cody. You got Glock Anderson. NRE Anderson. Damn. Arn Anderson. The memes are killing me, baby. The memes are killing me, baby. They're killing me, baby. You got him questioning Cody Rhodes. Do we see a heel turn coming? Oh, I would love it. We need a horseman again. We need a real, my fault, we got 30 factions in AEW. Never mind. And none of them's really feuding with each other. They're just, whatever. Anyway. Lord. This is a bad look so far. Don't sit here and act like it's not. This is a bad look. People go, you're being so you're a hater, dude. No, I'm not a hater. I'm being real, man. This is not rocket science. This is pro wrestling. Something that's been going on for hundreds of years. Do I have to get on my daggone preacher outfit and do I have to come out here and preach to you? Do I have to remind you of how it used to be in pro wrestling? Conflict. One man, one woman don't like the other. And that other somehow, some way takes up the fight between two people. When they go in the middle of the ring and they make people want to buy a ticket to see them through their microphone skills, their ability to wrestle others. Right now, we don't got that professional wrestling business that we love. We don't got that. We got former WWE stars going into everybody's favorite playground, and that's AEW. And they beating them senseless. They beating them senseless, except for the guys with the power. Oh, my goodness. I'm having fun. This is the Stephon Devereux Show. Angry Kids 24/7 Radio. I want to take a quick break. Oh, man, we're going to talk about WWE Draft. That was funny. That was not supposed to happen. I'm sorry. But we're going to talk about the WWE Draft next. Oh, man. Please give you guys, if you got a comment or something, send them over to StephonDevereux@gmail.com or at AaronLester22 on Twitter. Let me know about that sermon. If it's good, I'll do it again next week. Anyway, Stephon Devereux, Angry Kids 24/7 Radio. We'll be right back after the break. Saturday, October 30th, Pro Wrestling Express returns to the PWX Community Center with McKeesport Havoc. 2125 Beacon Street, McKeesport, PA. Doors open 6:30. Bell time 7 o'clock. Front row tickets, $15 in advance, $20 at the door. General admission, $15. Kids 10 and under get in for 8. Go to bit.ly/PWX October. We'll see you there. You're listening to Angry Kids 24/7 Radio. Angry Kids 24/7 Radio. How to text a guy to keep him interested? It's a question many women ask daily. Well, Amy North believes she has found the answer with How to Text a Guy to Keep Him Interested. It's a new course that she has put together, and it's helping ladies all across the world. You can go to howtotextaguytokeephiminterested.weebly.com for more information. Amy says she has the answer, so find out there at howtotextaguytokeephiminterested.weebly.com.
Recovery from mental and substance use disorders is real.
You can recover.
It's possible. It happens every day.
Never give up on yourself.
Discover hope and help.
I thought I was too far gone. I wasn't.
Join the Voices for Recovery.
The world is a beautiful place again.
For 24-hour free and confidential information and treatment referral for mental and substance use disorders for you or someone you know, call 1-800-662-HELP. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
I'm getting older. Do I need to worry about falling?
Yes, you do. Each year, 1 in 4 people 65 and older will experience a fall, and many will be serious. The majority of falls happen at home, so remove things that could make you trip and install handrails to keep you steady. To learn more about the steps you can take to help prevent a fall, please talk to your doctor. You can also visit aarpfoundation.org or medicaremadeclear.com/falls. This message was brought to you by United Healthcare and AARP Foundation.
You're listening to Angry Kids 24/7 Stephon Devereux, Stephon Devereux Show, Angry Kids 24/7 Radio. I'm back. Hey, man, that was fun. I'm not going to lie. That last segment was kind of fun. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. I'm no preacher, but I am the son of a preacher. Anyway, let's get back into this. So, past Friday night, the WWE started their annual draft. They'll finish up Monday night. Nah, anyway, who cares? Monday night. I think there's a football game going on. Anyway. So, I was looking at the results. No, I didn't watch it live. Why would I? But, I mean, I'm just not feeling the shows right now besides Roman Reigns. And what they're going to do with Brock Lesnar. So I could watch it on, repeat. Or, DVR. Watch the replay, blah, 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 blah. Or see some clips on YouTube. Yeah. So that's being smart. But they had some changes. I mean, actually, I'm really not shocked over these, these additions to the rosters. I just wish there's such a better way of doing this that I just don't understand why they don't. Like, you're drafting all these new, these established wrestlers between the two. Let's be honest, if NXT is your developmental territory, why don't you just draft it from NXT? You guys want to beat the NFL so bad sometimes. Why can't you just do it like the NFL? That'll be so awesome. That would be so awesome if you could just do it like the NFL sometimes. Let's just be real. We draft people from NXT. The future of a professional wrestling. You don't got to do 30. Pick up 30 people. All you got to do is pick up a couple. Do 5, 6. Something like that. 10 tops. But just I don't know. You could do it so much different. Anyway, so let's talk about what show got who. First of all, let's go to everyone's favorite show, and that's SmackDown, according to the ratings, of course. SmackDown retains Roman Reigns, gains Charlotte Flair, gains Drew McIntyre, Kofi Kingston, and Xavier Woods. See, this is how bad it is. Were they still on SmackDown the whole time? Okay, we're wrong. Charlotte Flair, Drew McIntyre. It's not like that I'm sitting there saying, like, yeah, look at these. Come on, man. Come on, man. You knew Roman Reigns wasn't going anywhere. He was going to stay on the number one show. Fox made sure of that. It's not exciting. If these were the top few names that you brought over to I'm not excited about this crap. What fan is excited about this? I'm not. Let's be real. Are you excited about this? Heck no. Seriously. Who cares about Drew McIntyre? Like Roman, are you going to see him versus Roman Reigns? Who cares? And I hope not, because Roman Reigns is actually on a totally different, there's levels to this baby. Roman Reigns is here. I wish I could show you. Okay, so years ago in a Super Bowl press conference, Joey Porter was talking about a tight end who was running his mouth, who played for Seattle. Okay, Joey Porter was telling the reporters what he was going to do to, I think his name was Jermaine something, but anyway, because Jermaine was running his mouth talking about, yeah, Jerome Bettis is going to go home. Yeah, he's going to be crying after this game, blah, blah, blah. Because, Jerome Bettis was at home in Detroit. I can't remember the name of the Ford building, whatever it's called. But, yeah. And Joey Porter let it be known. Jermaine, whatever your name is, down here. Joey Porter up. No. Jermaine way down here. Joey Porter way up there. He was letting you know there's levels to this, son. And just like I just said, there's levels to this. Drew McIntyre versus Roman Reigns. Who would want to see that? Thank you. So, yeah, that's why the moves on SmackDown, I don't care. Let's go to Raw. Oh, Big E. Ooh, we knew that. That's a surprise to Big E. I mean, we knew that. Thank God this is an AEW fan selling this for AEW. Thank God, because I told Big E's one of the greatest of all time. He should have. Who cares? But Big E. Ooh. Bianca Belair. Man, I like Bianca. I mean, she's cute. You know. Randy Orton and Matt Riddle, whatever his name is. Ooh. And Edge. Ooh. I'm not excited. I would be more excited if you told me that Braun Breaker, we can't say who his father is, but if you had said Braun Breaker was going to Raw, I'll be excited. Or SmackDown, I'll be excited. If he got drafted by Raw, who needs fresh faces that, help carry that dying show, then I'll be excited. I will be excited. But, come on. Now, there was other draft picks that was, mentioned over the week. Who cares? Truly, who cares? This whole draft system is trash now. They have destroyed it. It's not watchable. Like the King of the Ring, which is coming up, unwatchable. What are they doing? Queen of the Ring again or whatever it's called? Who cares? Unwatchable. Why is it unwatchable? Because the rest of the product sucks. The rest of the product sucks. Hey, I'm allowed to talk stuff on the WWE unlike you other Marks or Tims. Why? Because I was smart. I'm investing into the company, making money off the WWE. That's different compared to you guys. You guys just want to talk stuff and act like that, best thing to do is if the company just goes away, which is stupid. But anyway. So this is why I bash these guys. And when I do, I'm doing it from two perspectives, as a fan and as a daggone investor of the company. I don't care about the WWE product. It don't make me want to watch them. I'll be honest. I'd rather watch AEW over the WWE. Why? Because at least with AEW, if I'm going to, criticize it, critique it, whatever you want to say, review it, whatever you want to say, I do. I know I'm going to have something to review that's going to make me want to keep watching to review it. Good or bad. The WWE is unwatchable. And this SmackDown draft on Friday proves it. It proves it. Raw. We'll have 2 more rounds, I guess, coming. The next 2 rounds are coming up this whatever. I don't care. You're going to throw this up against a Monday Night Football game. You may get a nice little uptick in the ratings, but who's going to care to want to come back and keep watching this crap? I mean, it just breaks my heart. This is the business we have now. This is the wrestling business we have now. So where I get more entertained by critiquing one show that is absolutely trash, instead of getting joy from watching the other show when they actually have one good storyline within professional wrestling. I'll tell you something that I am getting excited about. Alex Hammerstone. If you don't know who Alex Hammerstone is, then you don't know professional wrestling. Not WWE crap, not AEW crap. I'm talking Alex Hammerstone. Major League Wrestling. Superstar. He wrestled Jacob Fatu this past weekend, and wrestling fans, I'm going to tell you this. This week, Thursday night, you have to watch MLW Fightland on Vice TV. My goodness. My goodness. You guys don't understand. There's still stuff out there. Now, if you had a draft, and the draft was you're getting guys from MLW and things and your own promotion, I mean, goddamn. But pulling guys back and forth from shows that no one's watching already is not going to drum up interest. It's not. It's not going to drum up interest. If I didn't care about watching you on Raw, why should I give a damn about watching you on SmackDown? What's the WWE forget? I mean, what are they doing here? Did they forget? Did they forget? You know, because people call me a WWE fanboy. I'm not a WWE fanboy. I'm a wrestling fan who's making money in the business. That's what we do. But I'm just being real. Why should I care? That's the only reason. Matter of fact, that's the only reason why I'm talking about this on the show right now. Is because it's that trash to me. That trash to me, man. That I'm burying it. You know what? I'm already putting dirt on the WWE. They've been buried, put into the grave. The dirt's being put on top of the WWE. I'm done. I will only talk about business-related news with the WWE after this show. No more creative stuff because what you call this creative? Thank you. Oh, man. Stephon Devereux Show, Angry Kids 24/7 Radio. I know. I was ranting a lot today, huh? I know. I'm sorry, people. But I love you, though. But we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we got some news and notes. We're going to talk a little bit about some ratings. Yeah, man, we got some ratings. Remember last year I was talking about the ratings of a show that people like so much. Well, actually, I don't. But who cares? But what I like sometimes. But that some people like, mainly the boys. That's the show Heels. I haven't heard anything about them being picked up for a second season yet. BMF got picked up, though. 50 Cent got another hit. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. What'd I tell you? 50 Cent, man, green lit gang, baby. Green lit gang. I'm all about that. All right, Stephon Devereux, Angry Kids 24/7 Radio. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this. Saturday, October 30th, Pro Wrestling Express returns to the PWX Community Center with McKeesport Havoc. 2125 Beacon Street, McKeesport, PA. Doors open 6:30. Bell time 7 o'clock. Front row tickets, $15 in advance, $20 at the door. General admission, $15. Kids 10 and under get in for 8. Go to bit.ly/PWX October. We'll see you there. You're listening to Angry Kids 24/7. Angry Kids 24/7. How to text a guy to keep him interested. It's a question many women ask daily. Well, Amy North believes she has found the answer with How to Text a Guy to Keep Him Interested. It's a new course that she has put together, and it's helping ladies all across the world. You can go to howtotextaguykeephiminterested.weebly.com for more information. Amy says she has the answer, so find out there at howtotextaguykeephiminterested.weebly.com.
Recovery from mental and substance use disorders is real.
You can recover.
It's possible. It happens every day.
Never give up on yourself.
Discover hope and help.
I thought I was too far gone. I wasn't.
Join the Voices for Recovery.
The world is a beautiful place again.
For 24-hour free and confidential information and treatment referral for mental and substance use disorders for you or someone you know, call 1-800-662-HELP. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
I'm getting older. Do I need to worry about falling?
Yes, you do. Each year, 1 in 4 people 65 and older will experience a fall, and many will be serious. The majority of falls happen at home, so remove things that could make you trip and install handrails to keep you steady. To learn more about the steps you can take to help prevent a fall, please talk to your doctor. You can also visit aarpfoundation.org or MedicareMadeClear.com/falls. This message was brought to you by United Healthcare and AARP Foundation.
You're listening to Angry Kids 24/7 Radio. Angry Kids 24/7 Radio. Stephon Devereux Show, Angry Kids 24/7 Radio. Sorry about that. Yeah, that's that Worldwide Clyde, by the way. Anyway, go look at Worldwide Clyde on all your streaming platforms right now. Anyway, wrestling fans, we are back. About to get out of here, but before we do that, I wanted to get into a little bit of news and notes that's going on right now in professional wrestling. Now, yeah, the draft was horrible on Friday night, but at least the WWE did. They did bring in, if you want to call it, they went up. Their ratings went up from last week. Just a tad bit. They ended up with 2.1 million fans. Just up a little bit from last week before. Yeah, they'll take it. Some positives there if they want to call it a positive. I'm just telling you, man, look, it's horrible. I really can't watch it anymore. I'm sorry, but I can't watch it anymore. But here's another thing about that night, Friday night. Here's the thing. Rampage, it's the biggest news of the evening from last Friday. Rampage. After SmackDown's draft, you would think that, after watching a horrible show like that, people would say, hey, man, I'm going to go check out Rampage. And after Rampage saves most of their, they try to save good matches and good talent for the show. They don't put them on Dynamite, even though I think Dynamite should be a stacked show every week, but they don't. They want to try to save someone else for a Rampage. It's not working. Fans are not watching Rampage. Fans are they're turning Rampage off. This past week, Rampage, they lost almost 50,000 50,000 viewers. Rampage ended up with 594,000 viewers. It's not good, B. Coming up, you think that people would change the channel. They would turn over, as soon as SmackDown is over, they would turn over and go and watch Rampage. You would think that if the show was good. Not good enough. I'm sorry. Back in the day, PWX, Pro Wrestling Express, yes, the company that Stephon Devereux is the CEO of, but back in the day, PWX used to come on local television, 1 o'clock in the morning. Okay, here was the lead-in. At 11 o'clock, they had ECW, and 12 o'clock, they had Shotgun Saturday Night. Now, you would think that people would turn off a local wrestling promotion. No, they didn't. Actually, we were getting more ratings. Well, they were getting more. Well, we were getting more ratings than ECW and Shotgun Saturday Night. Why? Because people wanted to see our product. Locally, at least. Wanted to see our product. They didn't turn it off. They wanted to see our product. People's not wanting to see Rampage. Stack it however you want to stack it. It's not happening. So please, find a way to go back to just Dynamite. That's it. Stack that show the best way you can with all. You got a lot of new talent now. Stack it. Please. On Dynamite. Rampage experiment failed. Yeah. Getting less than 600,000 viewers after SmackDown's pulling in over 2. Anyway. Let's move on. So Shane McMahon has left the WWE. No, those are rumors, not, allegedly left the WWE because there's rumors. Reports are he's still under a talent contract. He's just not there. So who knows? The Godfather went out there on a podcast recently and said that Shane McMahon now owns a cannabis co-op. I don't know what the hell that is. Maybe I should have looked it up. But, yeah, so he's making his money in the weed game. You know what I'm saying? Shane's going to make money. In my opinion, Shane's the man who should be in charge of the WWE once Vince steps down or passes away. Triple H, I don't know what's going to happen with that as far as his health issues, which is weird. Number one. And number two, Stephanie McMahon, no. Nothing against Mrs. McMahon or Mrs. Levesque. Love her to death. I think she's a sweetheart. She has made the company a lot of money. She's helped put this company in the position that it's helping, pay off some nice dividends to their shareholders. So you cannot disrespect what she's done with the company. Creatively, because I think she's the one who started them down this path of bad creative. Nothing against her, but she is the one who started them down the path of this bad creative. Let's just be honest about that. So hopefully Shane finds his way back in the company, in the management level, creatively maybe, who knows? I just think Shane McMahon is perfect for professional wrestling. It's just my opinion. Dave Meltzer has reported AEW outdrew the WWE during the month of September. Okay, maybe. Who knows? Who cares? But guess what? They ain't outdrawing them on the ratings. They ain't outdrawing them on the sponsorship sales. They're not outdrawing them on profits. That's what it's all about, Dave Meltzer. They can sit there and have as many people as they want in their audience. If they're not making money off of it, who gives a damn? That's no good to say. Let's move on. Bray Wyatt was expected to sign with AEW, but there's reports are he's not signing with the company now. So we shall see. Who knows? To be honest with you, I don't want to see him there. I don't want to see Bray Wyatt there. I don't. I want to see Bray Wyatt back in the WWE where he belongs. I'm sorry. AEW, they would not know what to do with a Bray Wyatt or whenever he goes back. They would not know what to do with this guy. They'll let him be creative all he wants, but I don't think Tiny Khan's going to actually, maybe that's why he hasn't signed, because Tiny Khan's taking that booking back, the creative back. Ooh. Anyway, we may see what happens with that. Man, it's interesting. I didn't even think about that, but now I'm thinking about it. Get into that. Found some more information out about that. Also, before we go, the USA Network and Fox, the broadcast partners of the WWE, they don't want Ric Flair back. That Playing Rap from Hell episode, that was just horrible. Dark Side of the Ring, that Playing Rap from Hell episode, man, it's still destroying this, man. And, just hope that the Nature Boy can get through it. But don't forget, wrestling fans, can't forget, October 30th, Saturday, October 30th, Pro Wrestling Express returns to the PWX Community Center for, I can't wait, McKeesport Havoc, casket match, main event for the PWX Championship, where Riley Chambers is going to take on the Regent Joshua Kavad. And I cannot wait. So check that out. Go to bit.ly/PWX October. The link is in the description. But again, I want to thank you guys for joining us. And we're going to see you next week. Hey, if you like the preaching part, leave it in the comments. Thought it was kind of funny myself, too. Stephon Devereux Show, Angry Kids 24/7 Radio. We're out.
You're listening to Angry Kids 24/7 Radio. Angry Kids 24/7 Radio.